Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is January 16th, and we're back for more Year of the Batman. Today's two episodes are Death in Slow Motion and The Riddler's False Notion. So, yay! Always excited for another Riddler appearance in this series. I think his name is like Frank Gorshin. I probably butchered that, but oh my god, he's such an amazing Riddler. By far my favorite of any iteration. God, that freaking laugh of his. It's one of like all the Batman related content. That's probably my second favorite laugh, minus like Mark Hamill's Joker laugh. But anyway, down to it. So it starts off. It's at the Gotham City like theater, and they're having like this silent movie festival, all provided by this one guy who collects silent movies. And um, out of nowhere, as like one of the movies is finishing up, you have this Charlie Chaplin look-alike, and it's the Riddler in disguise, and him and some one of his like girl henchwoman, they're doing like this bit for like a silent film, and then his henchmen dressed as police officers are in the bit, and they're like reenacting or making up like a Charlie Chaplin esque thing, and there's escapades like he takes flowers from a lady, and like the coppers are going around during all the hustle. He like sneaks off to like the ticket booth to rob the I guess the counter, and it's not really much, which Batman notes it was like $200. And then he escapes with that. And the police find like the noted the crime of Riddler of a riddle, so like, oh, it's the Riddler. So they call Batman, and in fashion, him and Robin show up, and it leads them to a bakery. And beforehand, Riddler he goes to the bakery, um, and through all his little escapades that he's doing, he's also filming what's going on. So that's kind of a fun little thing he's got going. So has his henchwoman go to the bakery door in like these tattered rags, acting like she's destitute, and um, they they rob the place again. It's not much money, but like the point of it all is to like work on making a silent film starring Batman. So that's kind of like his big goal. So Batman shows up to the bakery. They were too late. Then it leads to more clues that go to a library, and I don't even think he steals anything. I think he really is just trying to get footage of Batman doing stuff. So Batman and Robin they show up, and just as like they hit like the right spot to stand on, a book like the size of a small car falls on Batman and Robin. Which, if that was an actual book, they'd both be dead. But it's props to the prop department again. That they have a lot of fun with the big props, and this was a fun one. So that leads them to another riddle, and it leads back to the guy who provided all the silent films. He's having like this temperance movement party where they're only serving lemonade, and the Riddler he invents this like dick juice. Not gonna lie, it just like it turns you into a dick. Like, cause Batman he gets to the party and he's scouting out, and everybody's just being like so short with each other, and then a full on riot breaks out, and so chaos ensues. Robin he gets kidnapped by the one like henchwoman because he was told to like wait in the Batmobile. And then the one girl, she's like in like a sheep herder outfit kind of. But she gases him, and they take him. Batman and they take Robin to like their hideout, and it's like this sawmill, and he's about to get like cut in half with a saw, and they're like filming that, and I'm just like, Jesus, Riddler, that'll be a pretty grotesque silent film. And then that's obviously the end of the first episode, because it's like, is Robin gonna die? Find out next time. And then so next episode, Batman figures out where Robin's being held. He shows up. Robin, he was too late. The saw actually gets Robin's head, but it was just a dummy. I'm not even sure why they put Robin on the conveyor belt in the first place. Um, so everybody escapes but the henchwoman, and like Batman at this point is absolutely livid. He takes him to the police commissioner, and he's like, "Hey, I would like to interview her with you present at the at the Batcave, because if I don't have a witness, I am going to go fucking ballistic on this woman. So the commissioner's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. They spend a lot of time on this bit. So the police commissioner and the one girl are drugged by Batman and then sent to the Batcave where he like interrogates her to get more clues out of her. And they spent like literally half the episode in that scene. So Batman, he shows up to this like one building where the clues left, and Robin's about to be like pushed off. Well, keep in mind while they're still like making their silent movie. So Batman saves him, and it's kind of genuine bullcrap how he saves him. But Robin is pushed off the building, and it's like 7 stories high, and like here's Robin, here's like Batman on like a higher floor. He like falls, and Batman's like, here, grab the bat line with your teeth. And he like fell a story and grabbed the rope with his teeth. I'm like, Jesus Christ, how fucking invincible are Robin's teeth? My word. And like Batman, he like pulls him up by him like biting down on it. It's just like, my word, I don't want to get bit by that guy. Jesus. So Riddler escapes again. More clues are left because they escaped in like the Riddler copter. And it's supposed to be like this ploy to lead Batman somewhere else, but they figure it out. Um, so it's back again at that one guy's house that supplied all the silent films beforehand. And Riddler, he's like dressed up in this like kind of producer outfit, and he has the silent film for the guy because that was the whole point of all this. He was like doing these small crimes here and there just to get footage of like Batman and Robin and like themselves and like the people that they're messing with, so he can make a silent film and show it to the silent film collector. So when he like trusts them enough to open this vault, that's when he can steal his like huge collection of these priceless silent movies, which I gotta say, as convoluted as that was sure as shoot fun. So Batman and Robin obviously show up. They're like, hey, we knew it was a trick, you dick. And they beat him and all's well. And they ended the episode in a really sweet scene. They always end it with like Bruce and Tim, they're back at home and they're talking about maybe like a lesson they learned for the day, or just something like that. Just a nice little foot end for the episode. And this one, it was Aunt Harriet and Alfred on their way out because they're going to Aunt Harriet's birthday dinner, and Batman and Robin show up because Aunt Harriet's always wanted to meet him, and they both give her a kiss on the cheeks, and it's just this really sweet moment. And the actress that plays Aunt Harriet, she's just so damn chipper and innocent and sweet. It's a very heartfelt scene. Not gonna lie, it did make me tear up like once or twice. But yeah, overall good episodes. Kind of disappointed on the lack of Riddler in the second episode. He was not in it for, like I said, the Batman interviewing the one girl with the police commissioner, that took up half the damn episode. So that's like a third, or I mean, 3/4 of the episode with Riddler and 1/4 without him. And I'm just like, you're gonna have the Riddler. I want to see the damn Riddler. He's the best freaking villain you got. So show him. Um, but still overall pretty good. Like the convoluted plot, and it made sense in all honesty, and it worked for like Riddler and whatnot. So I'd probably rate this at a 5 out of 7, definitely above average, um, but it does get weighted down by like the interview thing that took way too long. But yeah, still had a fun time with it, and yeah, that'll do it. Bye.